Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another exciting episode of You've Already Peaked Gaming Podcast featuring your host, Locarthemanbeast, and also featuring me, the LobsterDust. Locar, how's your week been? Oh, great, good. On to gaming. We've been playing Crimson Desert, Game of the Year. Fucking great, we're doing it, we're loving it. Okay, bye, guys. That's been the episode. You're great. Fuck you, Chlorf, eat shit.
Oh, you fucking... Oh. Just because your family inconveniences you. They don't ask. They don't fucking schedule things. They just, oh, these people are in town and you need to come and fucking show off the baby like it's a new puppy. Okay, don't get angry at me. Don't ruin my fucking life. You need to learn at 30-something years old to fucking...
Hey, you couldn't do it last night. You couldn't do it this morning. And you're bitching at me. We're flipping this around at me.
I did. What about last night?
Yes.
Yeah, I was telling you, like, I had shit going on. But I also asked you during the day, hey, do you want to do this during the day? I got time.
Sorry, I was helping out set up for a fucking celebration of life.
Shut the fuck up. Who gives a shit?
Shut the fuck up.
Who gives a shit?
Oh, my God.
Dude,
listen,
balls.
I've given you time slots, okay?
No. You
Chlorf would fucking kill to have the time slots that you are given, okay? Imagine actually, he's just a couple channels up. Let's drag him in here and get to the bottom of this. Whoa.
Look, it's not my fault you want to be Cliff. That's not my problem. Okay. Waste my goddamn time.
Listen. We got off on the wrong foot.
We did.
Okay.
We absolutely did.
Let's start over.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Once you apologize.
I'm sorry. This beer's been in my fridge for 2 weeks and I finally got to crack it open. I'm feeling good. Okay. I've got 3 hours. 3 hours where I don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's fucking
when
insane.
When is that a thing?
Yeah.
What is that thing?
Yeah, I have
Crimson Desert. Let's talk about it.
Fucking Crimson Desert, dude.
Game of the fucking year, am I right?
It is game of the year, dude. I don't give a shit if this is the same goddamn story we were recycling and it's just two dudes saying the same fucking story over again. I'm telling you right now, this game has got me hooked. I just completed doing all of the witch missions. Dude, that sucked. That was fucking boring. That was boring as shit. But it did take me traveling all over the world. And like I told you today, like I finally unlocked, like, because there's bell towers in each of the main cities that you can like hit that unlocks the map. I have the entire map uncovered.
See, that's why I text you. I was all, dude, why can't I get in fucking whatever the next one over?
Payloon?
Demonis.
Oh,
or
Demonis,
something like
yeah.
that. Yeah. No, Payloon too, though. Look, I immediately get attacked when I go to Payloon. What the fuck? I was like, okay, I just want to explore. I just want to do some things. The entire road to Demonis, I'm like, I'm just getting fucked up left and right. Keep on hoofing it past there. I was like, oh, those are blimps that Trevor was talking about. Full fucking fairy dragonfly. I don't know what the fuck these things are, but there's just fuck it. I was like, and you just see the mini-map swarm. Oh my God, I can't get my horse. I'm whistling. He's just like fucking 50 feet behind me, not catching up. So I'm just sprinting, jumping, diving, trying to do anything I can to get the fuck away from these. Finally get over there. Got that bell tower.
Yeah. So,
but I figure I was like, I'll just explore and like see if I can find like cities that have towers in them.
The one in Denemis, the one in Denemis you can get. You just have to climb the bell tower. It's like a puzzle thing that pulls it down to release it. So even if you're getting attacked, you can still get that bell tower. The one in Payloon it's part of a story mission. So you can't actually ring that bell in Payloon until you finish the story mission, which was stupid, but whatever, no big deal. And then all the rest of them you could just fucking go and take care of and get done, which was sick though. Going and actually exploring the entire world. and like seeing how the different biomes like fucking mesh. Oh, dude, it's so sick.
I'm 1000% playing the game wrong, and I don't even fucking care. And I know this is the same shit that we said last time, but the game is just so fucking cool.
It's so cool.
Every and I'm just scratching the surface. I just started allocating my points. I just started like the game is I get what you're saying. The game is better when you start actually like playing it that way. But man, even the way I have been playing it, it's just pretty. It's
so people,
and I'm not even playing on fucking like high graphics.
Yeah, just on the. Although I did read, so two things. I did read an article that said if you're playing on PS5, there's a couple different settings to change within the actual PS5 that will change the whole look of the game. Like you have to go in and actually change some visual settings on the PS5 itself, and the game will fucking flourish. So I guess that's something to look into. And then two, I remember reading an article when the game first came out. People were like, bosses are really hard in this game. And they were like, because Pearl Abyss, I guess, is coming out with a difficulty thing for the game. So if you want to play
that,
I mean, okay, here's the thing. I don't, but I also agree with the fact that if you get super overpowered and you want to turn the difficulty up to like give yourself a bit of a challenge, that's kind of dope. I agree with that. Okay. If you're just doing the storyline, which why? I don't like and want to turn it down, I get it. There's a difference. I get everybody has a preference. Fine. Nobody has to be fucking try hard. It is what it is. Play your own way. Except for some of these bosses are straight bullshit. Not like, this is just hard. I haven't figured it out. They're just straight bullshit. This like Russell spear dude I just fucking fought as part of one of the witch missions. I don't give a fuck how good you are at the game. That boss is broken. It's just broken. Not like, I'm bad. It's broken. I mean, like literally it's broken. It's just a fucked fight. That sucked. There's no fun to be had with that. Like I tried swapping to different builds. I tried doing different things, timing, all these. It's just not, they teleport too much. They're fucking jumping all around. He's got like shadow attacks. So like if he's in a position and he teleports, one of his like shadow clones will like dart at you with a spear. And then when he teleports to another place, he darts at you with a spear. So you just spend the entire arena rolling around and he never sits still long enough to like get damage on it. So what could be a very intricate, like mechanically driven fight with you, like having to like figure out your timing and your parries and all this stuff. He just does all heavy attacks. So you can't really parry him very often. And he teleports all over the fuck. It's a fight that takes 20 minutes that doesn't need to. And it's because you literally are just dodging and waiting for stamina to come back and getting one hit in before he's teleporting all over the fucking arena again. It's like, this is not fun, But the transmog is getting hot, dude. Hot. I'm like,
I think that's the it's so pretty.
It is so pretty.
If you're into transmog, this has got to be heaven for you, because the shit that they put out is just like I broke down and looked for the shit that you have, the Frost Morn one.
Oh yeah.
Because I was fucking I actually refuse to believe that you fucking found all that on your own.
Yeah.
I don't care what you tell me. I refuse to believe that you're like, so I just happened to come across this ruin and I was like, oh look, there's a bush that's not actually a bush and I just kind of pushed through it. Refuse to believe it. Here nor there, I was wearing it and I was trying to figure out how to get up something, and my camera went and it like zoomed in on the crown, and in the crown you can see all the intricacies of like the letters and shit. I was like, oh fuck, dude. Like,
dude, it's the game is not difficult to figure out where things are. So once you find one piece of a thing, you just start to travel. You find river, follow the river up until you meet a waterfall, and then just jump up the waterfall and see if there's a stone. It takes no time at all. And there's also books that you get in the game. Like there's books and papers that you find that like show you locations of caves and fucking different settlements where treasure chests are.
Okay.
Which you would know if you played the game.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Galileo, keep going. Take it away.
No, it's good, man. I don't need to prove myself to you, Brad. That's my favorite part.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a reason to. Just because you're shit at video games doesn't mean I'm shit at video games.
Mm-hmm. No, you don't. You don't. You're absolutely right. You're right. You're right.
You're really chlorfing up this podcast, aren't you?
Oh,
yeah. Tell me.
Okay. Here's one that we were talking about games for Game of the Year and like how there's nothing even remotely on the fucking horizon. What was that one that was at this last Game Awards that was announced? It had that Indian dude from all those Netflix movies.
Okay.
It starts with an S. I just saw like a gameplay footage release of it. It's going to fuck, dude. It's like a space type thing, almost like thinking like Mass Effect.
Is it it's not the Expanse game?
No. Hold on. I send everything to you, even though you never.
Well, you send it on me.
Oh, Saros.
Sorrows? Okay.
On TikTok. I send everything to you on TikTok that I come across because you never look at TikTok, but I always know that I can at least
go back and reference it
there.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
Saros.
right. Yes, this game. Yes.
Remember that. When is that supposed to come out? That we're seeing that. Is that not for this year?
It's supposed to be. I thought it was supposed to be the April or May of this year, but I have no idea. Is it on the list?
No, it wasn't on anything that you said that I remember. But I remember being like, oh, that could be a game. We were talking about how like working in traditional actors to be in stuff like that, and it could be a bigger game, you know.
Yeah. Saros is supposed. Ooh, is a tough one. Supposed to launch on PS5 on April 30th. And so, when we were to GameStop, it was always a touch and go. So, April 30th ends up being a Thursday. So, potential release date, maybe, but also. If it's the last day of the month, we used to say like it's usually one that may get rolled over to the next month. Like if it doesn't hit its like actual date or whatever, but it's also on PS5.
So it could be.
It could be. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So it's an exclusive title.
Yeah. And then maybe that's why we haven't seen so much about it, you know?
Yeah.
Because that's hard too. Like when do you actually see exclusive titles get like any type of fame and fortune other than like Nintendo games?
Astrobot.
Yeah. I saw that shit everywhere. A fucking McDonald's.
It was
kids.
Such a clear-cut Game of the Year winner.
Just really stomped the competition. That PI mouse. What was it? Mouse PI for Hire came out.
Yeah.
That game. So I've been watching the developer make this game forever. He announced it when the Steamboat Willie IP, got released, and so this is the game I'm working on or whatever. And he did the whole like Cuphead thing where it was like very, that art style. That I watched a little bit. I tried not to spoil too much because I think I'm gonna play it, but I watched it. I'm like, holy shit, this game looks fucking fantastic. And I mentioned it in the group chat.
Dude's releasing it. If you have a Switch to where you can just put the Switch cartridge in and not have to download anything, which for some reason I love. I love that there's a physical media where you don't have to download anything. It's all self-contained. If I don't know why it's such a big deal to me, but the fact that you can plug it in, not have to download fucking anything, I think is just cool.
Yeah, I mean, really, that means you own that game, right?
Yeah.
No one can ever take that. That is you have that game.
It's like if somebody could make a I know it'll never happen. If gaming could just like, if instead of buying a disc, if you could buy like a thumb drive that you could plug in, and it's like it has all the stuff I don't need to download it, I would buy every single game like that.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
bugs included.
Yeah.
There's just something to say. I fucking hate the idea, and not that there's any physical fucking games anymore anyways, but I hate the idea that if you were to buy a game today, all you do is plug it in, and it's basically you paid for a CD key in the shape of a CD.
Yeah.
And then you download everything off the fucking internet. I hate that shit.
Yeah. It is a whack system. See, that's also something I was thinking about. Like, a lot of people complain about bugs and stuff now. We've always had bugs in video games. The difference is we never went back to fix the bugs because we couldn't, right?
Yeah.
Like in the
it was
back,
just like, the workaround is you stand in a corner and you fucking press B until it looks like your character's jacking off, and then you turn around 3 times.
What was it? Diablo 2 released in the booklet, in the back of the booklet, was like known bugs. If you do these things in this order, this is what will break the game. Avoid it. And like listed out all the bugs because they didn't have time to actually fix the game until the expansion, like Lord of Destruction, came out. There's something to be said about shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, if you own your bugs, that's a different scenario. But like all these day one patches, man, it's like all you're trying to do is just like get it out there, and then like you're finishing up the paint job as it's like rolling onto the lot, you know?
This was a beautiful segue. What in the fucking world? Okay, I get in semantics and terminology that you can say this is a 1.0 release and this is an early access release, and they can release. But if they both have like immediate, like, oh, we do patches and stuff like that, in what fucking world is that really that different? Is early access not 1.0? Is 1.0 not early access? In today's world, I have more respect for a developer that takes a swing and does a fucking 1.0 actual release than letting something sit in a 5-year fucking early access.
If the game is indie, or, you know, what it comes out to, like we're seeing games that are just like fucking 7 Days to Die or whatever, they come out with a 1.0 launch. That is the equivalent of Ubisoft saying this is a quadruple A game.
Yeah, it's just
it's words. It's words.
I get there's a development process and stuff like that, and some people can't. I guess 1.0 they have to keep it in that early access as they like move along to certain things. But in my head, if you're dropping in early access, that is the same as like closed beta and alpha is what early access used to be. Early access is not early access anymore.
Yeah.
So you don't get fucking brownie points for like, oh, guess what? Like, you can't fucking praise a dev for dropping fucking patches and fixing things, and then fucking curse a fucking dev just because they went 1.0 and did the same fucking thing. You can't. You fucking can't.
You can't. I mean, you can.
You can.
Obviously.
You can.
Oh my god. It's
Wait, but please don't side with me. Hit me with the other side of the argument. So I know.
Okay.
Because in my fucking head, I feel like a fucking crazy person talking to myself.
The only other thing I could defend against on that is that if you have a publisher or anything like that, it goes 1.0, you can mass market it or sell it in stores or shit like that, right? Like, you can't really sell early access unless it's on PC the way it is. Because like, if you look at Xbox, anything that is early access on that is called game preview, right? That's what they call early access on like Xbox or on console.
So it has to go 1.0 so they can launch to all 3.
Yeah, or just have it as marketed as launched to full 30. That's the only difference I could find it being.
So if they fucking win Rose, that's not ever going to be on a fucking PlayStation or an Xbox. If it's always going to be just a PC fucking Steam game, what's the fucking difference? Can you tell me?
Well, my question is like, for a game like that, you also are going to constantly need to update it, right? Like, that is not a game that just launch in 1.0 and it will never touch again, right? Like, that's the type of game as content.
That game doesn't exist ever. Has never existed. Yeah. That game has never been a fucking thing. There's never been one game, Doom maybe, but there's never been one game that you could just give to the fucking world and there not be something that needs to be fucking fixed.
Well, at least in this day and age, right? Like we're talking like PS3, Xbox 360 time period. Well, not even that. Like
Win Tetris. You can break fucking Tetris.
No, I know, but
I'm like what game ever has released that can't be broken in some way that could benefit from a fucking update? Name one. Coconut Simulator 2. Besides that.
Yeah, that game is perfect. You can't fuck with that game. Damn, that is a good.
There's not.
Solitaire.
There's gotta be. Can you guarantee me that it's not doing updates when Windows does its updates?
Well, you're saying
you're
saying it's a perfect game that doesn't need an update, right?
Are you saying Solitaire the card game?
Yeah. Well, I'm like,
or the one that's on your computer.
Microsoft's Solitaire.
Can you prove to me that when Microsoft Windows does its update and it fixes things in Word and Excel and stuff like that, that there's never been something in there that's like, oh, but by the way, Solitaire needed a little tweak?
No, there is no way that you could prove any of that. But at the same point in time, I mean, can you prove
I'm not buying it.
Can you prove anything actually gets updated anyway in video games? Just because people say it's updated doesn't mean it actually gets updated. We fixed the graphical issues. Are you sure? Because it still looks like shit on my computer. Well, it's your graphics card. It's a pretty good graphics card. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, touche.
You know,
touche. Fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids. That's what I'm saying. I'd rather just have a broken game that's dope and fun. You know what I mean? It's got its bugs, its quirks and shit like that. It gives it some character. It's a little Monroe on their face. You know, it's cute. Let it have its charm. As long as
it makes you interact with your community more. Yeah. Hey guys, I'm stuck. I was trying to fucking clip myself in through this fucking frame of wall, and now I'm stuck. What do I do?
So
and then you join the subreddit and you start interacting with people, and then you find your fucking waifu, and then you create a relationship with your waifu. You move to fucking Indiana. You find out that your waifu's name is actually Brandon. You and Brandon figure out that the guy to guy thing isn't as much of a barrier as you initially thought. You introduce him to your family. Your family doesn't accept them. You choose him over your family. You and Brandon adopt a child together, and that's the fucking community that this fucking game needs and wants. Okay?
It's beautiful.
I fucking celebrate.
I'm doubling down. Now I'm buying this second time.
I'm telling you.
Oh man, it's. I also think it's that classic thing of majority people like something, so you have to be against it just because people like it. What is it? What is that called? I know it's called. It's some fucking mental disorder.
Contrarianism.
Contrarianism. Yes, that's what it is. Yeah.
I know it's start with a C.
Yeah. So I mean, and that's the thing about it. It's like, I get that. I get that some people just like something, and because of that,
I think it comes from a place of like I like something that I think is good, but objectively the rest of the world's like, meh. Like sticks their tongue out at it. So I think there's like a certain point where like you feel obligated to even like oppose certain like widely accepted things.
Yeah. I agree with that. That's a valid point. I also think it's one of those things too, where like if you are one person that likes something that is terrible, and the whole world thinks it's terrible or whatever, you do feel that alienation or whatever. But it also takes a very certain person to be like, I'm like actively choosing to just not like something because other people like it. Right. Yeah. That's just like, that's
like a real tuna no crust motherfucker.
Exactly. Like yeah, exactly.
Drinks Coronas like unironically. That fucking guy. Yeah. Yeah.
That's a fucking person I can't stand.
Fucking hate him if anything.
My God. So fucking tired, dude.
Yeah.
We didn't get to bed till like 5 a.m. Yeah. We were up all night playing poker and blackjack. It's just tired.
What?
Yeah.
Where?
At the house.
You play poker and black? Just you fucking drunk. Hit me. Just a fucking. There's no bets even on the table, just flipping over. 21 fucking house always wins.
Yeah.
Fucking stupid. How you spell octopus? Kind of bullshit.
Oh man, I'm treading the line between addiction. You know, I can play the game, but there's no money here, so it's okay. Like, and any money that is won or lost still stays in the home, right? Doesn't go anywhere.
It's fucking methadone is what it is. You're not getting high. Yeah. You're just like,
whatever. It was a great fucking night. Great fucking night.
Yeah.
Too bad.
Okay. What else? What else we got?
Dude,
what's next on your itinerary? Tell me. I know you wrote shit down.
I did write shit down. Then I erased it all and just said Brad is a bitch, and I just have not been able to come back from it. So you got to just give me a moment to think.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
You know, the problem, I went to play a few other games because in like a week and a half, I think is what it is, like the Diablo expansion comes out. Dude, and I'm like, exactly. And I'm pissed because I'm like,
But they're dropping Warlock.
Right, and it's a new season, and it might be fun to play, but I'm like, I don't know if you could peel me away from Crimson Desert right now.
No.
You'd have to put a gun to my head to get me to stop playing that game.
The only way that's gonna I can see it getting me only because it plays easily on Steam Deck.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
So I can do that kind of like moving around. Right now I got a pretty good thing going. Baby is big enough. You can put baby in the baby Bjorn and kind of like do a little bounce of the foot while I play a little bit. So I get in like some time here and there with it. And then obviously with like when baby goes down, like mom's like, I'm fucking tired, or like, I just want to fucking shower and like do my fucking hair. It's like, go ahead. You've earned this.
Yeah.
Beep. You've earned this. Do you need anything? Do you need any? I close the door. That's where I get my games in. So I'm not gonna play Diablo over Crimson Desert, but it's supposed to be like a big like the map is doubling basically, right?
It's a full-blown expansion, full-blown expansion. You know what I mean?
And I mean, we did pay for it, so
and we did.
that
hey,
fucking
exactly
paladin.
right.
So I guess we have to. I don't know.
That's a big one too. I did pay for it. I fucking told Sean. I told Sean, you son of a bitch, you should have waited. You should have waited. I can't be mad at him for that. I had so much fun playing that fucking paladin build. That was so sick. Because
Paladin was fun. I don't know if Warlock's gonna.
I don't think Warlock.
Do you know anything about the Warlock class?
Yeah.
Has there been things? Are people playing it already?
No, it's not out yet. No. But they did
it releases with the expansion.
Yeah, exactly.
They did a thing. How is the class going to work?
It's like a support class in a sense where you're using like blood magic and shit to basically like
how do you
buff. Like
you're just supporting yourself.
I think it's going to be a minion-based class.
Minion class?
Yeah, and so that
could be fun. I do kind of like Necro play like that.
Exactly, so. And it's nice to have like Necro and now Warlock to have like that 2-pack. Cool. You know what I mean? And then the fact
and it'd be fun to have Necro kind of come back.
Exactly. Well, and not only just that, but also like having a class that's mainly around like sure you have pets, but it's also about like stacking buffs and stacking debuffs, right? Like. Fucking
so that could be big for like raiding and stuff like that.
Yeah, or just doing big ass things or whatever it comes out to. I think it's going to be a cool class. Also, Diablo has not really fucking missed with classes. Like Blizzard doesn't fucking miss with classes. Even
no, sometimes they're not for me, but they always do well.
Even Avatar class was kind of dope to play.
Is that? Oh yeah,
Spiritborn or whatever they called it. It was cool.
It's for somebody. I can see how it's for somebody. It wasn't for me.
Yeah. So, but I don't know.
Been that I was hamstrung by fucking Sean's Fibonacci sequence trying to make that shit work. I clearly see how it's all. No, if you go with the centipede, it's good to kind of stick with the centipede on a lot of things because you can do this and that's focused around poison. But if you're not going to do centipede, you probably focus on like this. Yeah. Mine was just like red, blue, green, just running around, not doing any one thing good.
Oh man. um,
Diablo update. Dungeon Crawler Carl.
yeah, dude, I'll be in
The
Hawaii.
game popped
The
out, debuted in the first 12 hours, did $4.5 million in sales.
yeah, dude.
By day 3, had surpassed like 6.5 million. It's the biggest game on Kickstarter that's ever been.
Can you fucking imagine Dinneman? Like,
And
he's still a pretty humble dude, so thank God for that. This fame would go to my fucking head, dude. I
would walk around like Tarantino in his prime. I've got 2 fucking ladyboy hookers on my arms, and I tell people I'm going up to the penthouse, I'm doing coke, and I'm fucking getting sucked and sucking. Like I'd just be a fucking atrocious prick.
I would be too. I would be a terrible human being. People would be like, God, he was so nice back in the day.
And I'd like to, I mean, it still is relatively early days for him, but I still do. Me and my sister were talking about it. I applaud him for letting people like freely license his stuff.
Yeah.
Like Etsy and Facebook and all these places that just like, I did fan art and I made shirts of it and Matt said it was okay. Like he applauds people doing that. Like he could be a much more litigious and greedy fucking person.
I agree to that. And I also don't think that he has any need to like worry about the IP in itself, because the fans that are taking care of it are taking care of it well. And he's kind of,
they're rabid.
Yeah, they are. But they also are like, even the shit that they come out with that might be grotesque or weird or Rule 34 based or whatever, he's like, fucking make it weird, dude. The whole book is weird. Like the whole idea is weird. Like,
have you read Kaiju Battle Surgeon?
Yeah, exactly.
Do your best to try to make it weird.
Yeah. Filleted penis may have been the thing that I was like, this guy is touched. This guy is touched.
Okay. Double filleted penis.
Yes.
Side to side, but only after both testicles as well. Like,
I was like, what the fuck is happening, man?
Is it bad that the toes made me cringe a lot more than the penis did?
I was gonna say
when he said each of the toes, I was like, the penis was all gross.
Yeah, penis gross. Yeah, toes weird, dude. And like how descriptive he got with the whole thing, I was like, this is a fucking tough part of the book to get to. And that's fairly early on in the book too.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of book before after that.
Yeah, holy shit. It is a good book. It's not I was reading a lit RPG.
It's a good book.
It's a good book.
Definitely not for everybody, but it's good.
I was reading on lit RPG or like Dungeon Crawler or something like that. It was, or a crossover or something on Reddit. And somebody was like, I'm starting into lit RPGs. Like, is there any way people can recommend books? Because this is the one I started with and it's just not great. And it was Battle Surgeon. And one of the top comments was like, you picked that as your first book? The fuck is wrong with you? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you could have chosen any other book in lit RPG and been like, okay, all right, I can see where this is going. You picked that one's a heavy one to jump into.
Yeah.
I remember when you got me that book. I just finished.
Because I was reading it and I was all, this is fucked up and I can't be the only one dealing with this.
Because I think I just finished, was it book 4 or book 5?
I think it was 5.
5, yeah. And then I just came home one day and fucking Amazon sitting on my doorstep. So I was like, all right, cool, let's read this. I popped it open and I put like 6 hours in it. And then I just remember closing it. Was like, I'm going to go wash my eyeballs. Like, I need a break.
Yeah, I was like, I don't want to be the only one reading this shit. Like, I sent it to you and I sent it to Sean. I sent it to our book club and I was like, fucking catch up so I can just say what the fuck and you guys know what I'm talking about.
Book 8? Is it book 8? Yeah.
Yeah.
Comes out May 12th, dude.
Right around the corner.
Right. Yeah. I'll be in Hawaii when it launches. So I think I'm going to order it on Amazon right before I come home. So it'll be there the day after I show up. I'm super pumped.
Before we went off on this tangent, the game that he's releasing. You were right. It is like a full like a DM type thing and stuff like that. And it has like instead of keeping a character sheet, you use the cards and the sleeves and stuff to build like what your different things are. So you run through. Has a season pass. Has a season's pass for floor design, where they give you the maps to print out, the overarching story, things like that for different floors. And he already has, if you're part of like the pre-order, you get the first 2 years included. So you have floor 1, floor 2, floor 3 with the game, and you have everything to create other floors if you want. But then him, Jeff, and like 4 other people have created extra ones that they're putting in.
Here's okay.
Don't know how I feel about that.
Here's the thing.
Part of me says cool. Part of me says ugh.
Here's the issue. The season pass is you have to pay for, or is it something that comes with?
It's included with the game in the Kickstarter. I don't know, because there is going to be brick and mortar sales. I don't know.
Okay,
it might be.
This is what doesn't make any sense to me. If you print out the maps, okay, if you can print out all this stuff, then that means that you're just going to find this stuff uploaded online.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? No one's going to pay for something that you can just. It's the same thing with some of the Starfinder like series. You can just print out all of the stories. The only reason certain people would buy this stuff is the collector people, or the people that like to have their bookcase filled with the adventures and shit like that. You know, to have the hard copy in hand. But if you're just going to print it out anyway, the only thing that you charging for the season pass just makes you look like is kind of a piece of shit. Like, what are you doing? Like, I could say, hey, in a couple months, we're going to do an expansion. Here's the money for the expansion. And then that way it doesn't sound so fucking negative. No one in their right mind likes battle passes.
Saying it, I know.
You know what I mean? Like
when I was scrolling through, because obviously I've ordered it, and I was scrolling through and I was like reading through and it said season pass, and I like went past. I was like, excuse the fuck out of me, and I rolled up and it just said included season pass. I was like, what the fuck is this? So I had to like click through all the different things and find it, and I saw it and I was like, oh my god, they battle passed a physical game. What the fuck? And then like I'm like,
that's
okay,
a wild concept.
I'm reading it, and trust me, I've tried to kind of rationalize it, but when you say it like that, if you're not even getting a physical thing to put in your bookshelf and stuff, big.
Now here, let me ask you a question. The way everything is worded on the Kickstarter, the way everything is set up for this game, is it satire? Is it just a stretch goal that got reached and they're calling it a season pass? No. Or is it an actual season pass? Like, it's not satire. It's not a joke. It's not a play on words because
no.
It's part of this whole thing. It is literally a season pass.
That's what it says.
Fuck me. That is a wild concept.
I'll keep talking. I'll pull it up right now.
Because he's
also some of the stretch goals are like, we made it. Here's a picture of Mordecai as a Cyclops. I'm like, fuck off. I don't fucking care about this.
Well, I have to imagine the game was probably because here's the thing too. He blew up, so everything that is coming out right now, he was helping part of make this game. He didn't make this game though, right? Like he was just like, hey, here's the licensing. I'll write some stuff or whatever it comes out to. Make sure it's all
season pass now included for all RPG tiers. Now Tunnel Tuners, Bronze, Silver, and Silver. Anyone who picks up the starter box, core box, or a la carte tier. Ongoing content that will give your game group a little extra between RPG book releases, especially because your votes will affect what we make. Stay tuned through the polls. So maybe it is a little different than I originally thought.
No, it still sounds like.
It still sounds kind of.
Send me that link. I want to take a look at this fucking thing.
Well, I won't let you see it because
it's on Kickstarter. It's just on Kickstarter, right?
But Kickstarter routes it through Backer It.
I have Backer It. Just link me to the thing. Take a look at it.
Okay, don't fucking shout at me. Let's keep the podcast going, okay? We don't have a lot of time. You've got to get the fuck off. I've got
4 hours.
2 hours and 15 minutes left before my life is once again reconsumed by this. Let's keep it going. Let's keep the ball rolling.
I am keeping the fucking ball rolling. I was just trying to see what the hell was going. God damn it, you can fucking just really clip the shit out of things, can't you?
Listen, I'll send you the clip notes.
Ah, man. Anyway, I'll still play it. I'll still get it. I mean, if it's an affordable thing, like the Stranger Things,
It's $60.
It better be fucking big. There better be a lot of content in it. Because like the Stranger Things one is like $40, $35, something like that. That was it's 3 campaigns or whatever, and it was kind of fun. It was good for kids and stuff. But I couldn't imagine spending anything more than like $45, $50 for a tabletop that isn't gonna be fucking thick. You know what I mean? Like I think even like Zombie Side is thick, but it's like it comes with a lot. You have a lot of like figurines, you have a lot of maps, you have a lot of building pieces, stuff like that. So
this comes with.
This is where I was talking about being humble and him.
This might be gross then. I don't know if it comes with all that.
Oh, really? Is it just like, here's a book, here's some cards? Okay. Here's a book, here's some cards, and have a fun adventure being a crawler.
I think it has the books. I think it has cards. I think it has some like fold out maps.
Ew, dude. I don't know, man.
See, I also come from a very like I don't tabletop RPG, so I don't know. Maybe this is not.
No, I'm looking at it. This is what it includes. There's premiums.
Okay, that's premium though.
Oh, is that what that is?
So that's yes.
Are you sure?
So you have to go a few tiers up for those. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong.
Miniature sets 1, 2, and 3. Ew, dude. Free stuff. You get the core rule book, dice tray, dice bags, the journal, early access. See, that's what I'm saying. I feel like part of this is like kind of just satire. Early access. You know what I mean? Digital game versions will be a cent. Bigger savings. Additional to all freebies. Started with gold tier. Season pass is free. $30 value. Get 6 digital drops of content during November through October. Ugh. Dude, I don't know, man. The more I look at,
gotta realize, it's him. We've talked about it before. How like, I don't know if this is a good idea. Him taking it to Peacock to do a live action of the thing, and it's like, he could have just like signed it. He's like, yeah, I'd like to make some money off of this. I was a starving artist for a long time, and I'd like to
respect.
Cash in.
But it also,
and you do have that right. But so that being said, it could just be like he's like, yeah, we'll do this, and then this Renegade game studio is like, all right, we're gonna do this.
And well, Renegade also did what did Renegade do? Isn't Renegade the
So Unstoppable, I think, is their main game, and that's what this is based off of. Like they're using all the mechanics from an already established game. They're just
maybe that's where it's all coming from, and the thing like they're not really making their own entity. They're just like, this is a featured artist on this album. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They're doing. Yeah.
I don't know, man. And that's another big one about it too. It's the same thing with like Stephen King stuff. Stephen King used to say all the time, especially after Kubrick fucking made The Shining, which arguably is like one of the best movies out there. Stephen King fucking hated The Shining. Hated The Shining because he was like, you made it all about fucking Jack Nicholson's character being crazy and all these like thing, but in the book is so fixated on the actual Shining itself, like that ability to like be able to like talk to other people and shit like that, and like the Overlook Hotel being its own character in the book, where it was like this old haunted thing or whatever, but it was a character, and so he was like, you kind of
sitting there like, you have to make it for film. You know,
exactly. And so
two sides of the coin.
You know, exactly. Now, here's the thing.
Oh, God, you just made me feel so fucking gross.
What?
Can you imagine if they do that with the AI? Oh,
yeah. And so that's the thing.
Man,
Not only have you
I never even thought of that.
Not only have you given this guy the opportunity to write the story however he wants, and not only has he written the story however he wants, in the past few books he's had community interactions and votes to then put certain things in the book. So it's this community driven thing that has like encompassed this whole
book two.
Since book 2, this entire world. And then he gets with Jeff Hayes, or not Jeff Hayes, Jeff Hayes? No, what's his name? Who's the
narrator?
Yeah, narrator. Jeff Hayes.
Hayes.
He gets with Jeff Hayes, who has now done his whole part to basically create the voices for these characters that people are so infatuated with. Like, you cannot read if you've listened to the audiobook, you can no longer read the book without hearing Jeff Hayes' voice. Like, we talked about this before. I used to have this idea how the AI sounded in my head. After listening to the books, I cannot read the AI's part without hearing Jeff Hayes. New achievement. You know what I mean? Like, you can't do
that. Wasn't his voice.
Fucking. Thank you, Brad. Thank you for stating that very obvious fact there. I really appreciate you coming in with that knowledge and that contribution to helping me understand things.
Call me general knowledge.
But here's the thing. So you have all of this community love, this thing, and then you've given it away. And now all these other companies are going to do whatever the fuck they want with it and then pump that media back to us for whatever fucking price it's going to be. And the community's going to buy it and they're going to hate it because he signed off on it. But then the whole conversation will, I signed off on all the rest of the stuff. I signed off on you guys making t-shirts and shit like that. Like, what does it matter? But it's not because you said yes to that. You said, yeah, that's what I want fucking Seth MacFarlane to do with my story. Yes, that's what I want this Renegade Studio to do with a tabletop version of this game.
And then there's the other side of it. What if he loves Seth MacFarlane? What if that's his shit? What if like that is his like magnum? He's like, you got that, and everybody else is like, I don't know. Actually, like now that I think about it, I'm not sure if that's the director that really has the artistic vision that you need for this. Like it could totally knock it out the park for him,
sure,
and be completely opposite. Just like in book 1, when you listen to it, you're like, oh, I don't know if the voice sounded like this. I kind of wasn't feeling it, and then like
I agree.
To them, they did.
I agree. My thing is that what you read in the book, it will not translate to TV or movie. How are you going to translate like long drawn out texts of fucking achievements? Or when the AI starts to lose his mind and starts to tell during the achievement, starts to tell you plot lines. How are you going to do that with it keeping interesting? There's no fucking way. Especially in a 45-minute or an hour episode. No fucking way.
Could you imagine, though? Hear me out. They go to the studio. The animation is like ILM Weta Workshop, just fucking nails it. Not one thing to be desired. Absolutely nails it. And instead of working on a script on how they can make one floor, one season or something like that, they just take the audiobook, they add an extra hour to each episode just for visual effects and stuff like that, for like looking around the dungeon, and they keep exactly that script. They just do an hour into the audiobook, stops there, goes on to the next episode. Can you imagine if they were that faithful to source material? See, but the problem is, we would love it. People who are new to it would be like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, because I would say, okay, for us loving it, the dopest thing would be setting up an app for the episode and new achievement, and then you get a ding and you open up the app and then you hear Jeff Hayes read the achievement from the book,
and you could vote and you could fucking
that would be fun.
That could be the coolest.
That could be the coolest.
Like, what were you saying? Was it an Expanse game? Or you said there was a game that was kind of like that was tied with a TV show?
Fucking the sci-fi show. Why am I blanking all of a sudden? was gonna say,
can you imagine if they took that kind of a swing?
Yeah. Oh, fuck yes.
God,
what was that show called? What was the game called?
Could never happen though. Not live action that needs like visual effects and stuff like that. If they did it animated, they could.
I am so blanking on this fucking game right now.
It's okay. Nobody watches this shit anyways.
Defiance.
Right on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. Dude, you're absolutely right. That would be, dude, that could be the coolest fucking thing ever. Is because that Defiance thing was so sick.
Imagine Faction Wars. Imagine everybody gets to play, like they develop a game. By the time they get to Faction Wars, you have a game that goes along with the episodes.
Dude, so sick.
Do you hate money? Matt, are you watching? Somebody send him this episode.
Man, oh fuck, that could be
we have to pitch it to him.
What happened to that? Because that was a
thing.
We
have to pitch it to
that
him.
was a thing.
We have to pitch this to him. This is that movie where they're like, oh, we have to fight George Lucas so we can find the new. We got to fanboy this. We got to fucking find a fucking. I have a van. We have a van. We just got to fucking drive to a fucking con or some shit like that.
Yeah, seriously, find out when his next book signing is for this new book, and then we'll just show up. The thing is what we need to have before then is a working prototype. Here's the app that could work.
Fuck no, he's not going to respond to that well. He'd respond better to a giant fucking cork board with just yarn everywhere. Matt, I got this idea. I don't know the guy. I've never even met him, but from what I've seen of him, I bet you he'd be like, you have my attention.
just wheeling it in like a fucking blackboard. Him in the
with
bathroom.
A sheet over it so we're not giving it away.
Yeah, him in the bathroom taking a leak and just like wheeling it in. It's like, I know this is weird, but you have to hear me out. Don't finish peeing. Just keep peeing.
He just pulls a Sean. Rape! You won't believe how often this actually happens to me.
Just pull it down, and not only is there sheets with string, but like we ran out of sheets, so it's just napkins we've been writing on, fucking stuck to the board. I would do that. I would enjoy myself because that used to be a thing back in the day. It was the interactive TV or whatever. They tried that back in the early 2000s and it never worked, but it was also because we had shit cell phones at the time.
Technology.
That's what I'm saying. We're in a way better place than we were fucking early 2000 time period.
To be fair, they have apps for like Love Island and shit like that, like those shitty reality TV shows where you can vote for like fan favorites and stuff like that. Why would it not work for something that's not shit?
Well,
right?
because
if it can work for garbage TV, why can't it work for...
Because I think the biggest thing is that it's all because I don't think that they're going to be rewriting the story, right? That's the only thing. You can't take votes on something that's already done. Now, if there was
do fun things though,
if there was a spin-off, thing that would work really, really well. You know what I mean? Where the story isn't developed, it's all in its own right. You could definitely vote what's going on. Like it would be way cooler to see.
Like a predetermined season. Like you already know what the ending's gonna be, but you let the middle just be figured out.
Well, you know those two guys in the book that are the like the casters for when certain things happen. You know when they're like down in the water and they're fighting the thing and the casters come up. That would be cool if the spin-off episode was them dictating other crawlers or whatever, and at the end of it is like, vote for next week for da for this crawler or whatever, and that's where your interaction came into. That could be cool, you know. Yeah, I know.
Well, tune in next week, kids, to find out if Matt does listen to this podcast. And
should we just send him the blurps of him? Like, we'll just be like, hey, this is
just us screaming, Matt, yeah, Matt, beans.
All right, I'm gonna get back to cleaning the house because people are coming over and we're doing hot ones tonight.
Nice, cool. Hey, thanks for the invite, by the way.
Hey, Brad, you're on the same fucking. You know what? No, actually, I'm gonna take that back. I was going to say something that wasn't necessarily true. I don't invite you to shit because you don't come. You're gonna leave.
Bold words. Who helped you move?
Oh no. That's not what I meant.
Who came?
Yeah.
Who came?
I had a necessity for you at that point in time.
Okay. Whoa. All right, guys. Hey, I gotta go. I'm gonna start a new group chat with Cliff. Have fun, everybody. Fuck off and bye.
All right, we're out of here. Bye-bye.